Hey guys, what is up? We are back. I am a little late because I just got back from vacation. I was up north. I got back last night and I've been busy all day, but my girlfriend surprised me with the sickest shit. So, I didn't know this, but Vans and One Piece did a collab. I got a bunch of the merch now. And it's sick. Oh, wrong arm. It's really cool. I also got a Zoro hat and another shirt you'll see sometime, I'm sure. So that's really cool. Been really pumped about that today. But we are on One Piece chapter 1067. Let's go. Excited. I'm sure there's more groundbreaking stuff because there has been for the past however long, and I'm really pumped. I know I'm a little late, so I'm going to be reacting to the actual version this time, which is weird because I have not done that. I usually read them to see if there's any big changes, but it's generally the same thing. There's not much difference. So anyway, let's go. Let's get this done. 1067, Punk Records, German 66. What's your name again? Judge versus Caesar. What? What's your name again? Judge versus Caesar. Now I'm really confused. Is Judge like... I don't know. Is Judge kind of calling Caesar out right now? Because he says he's not important? Because that's pretty funny if it is. But weren't they part of Mads together? Isn't that the whole idea here? I don't know. Now I'm more confused, but maybe we'll get some clarity in the chapter. Let's see. Oh. Not on the right screen. Alright. What happened to your head? You're supposed to have a big, huge head like a light bulb. Oh. I really let it grow too large. So I cut it. No, it's not like getting a haircut. I like this guy. He's silly. About the time when I first met you, I was going to be the height of a giant before long. The stories always said you had a large head. It was like a hot air balloon. Well, you see, the truth is that I've got the bang, bang. Well, you see, the truth is that I've got the brain fruit. So I'm a brain man. Oh. Oh. Wow. Wow. I don't know why I didn't see that coming, but that is pretty funny. You got me, Oda. You got me on that one. You got me. Alright, I can store all kinds of knowledge without limits of any kind. But my brain physically grows to accommodate the amount of data it holds. It gives my preternaturally gifted mind. Is that a word? I don't feel like I've seen that word before. I don't know. Gives my gifted mind an infinite data bank. That is sick. I like that fruit. I want that fruit. And thanks to that, I have the world's largest brain, which continues growing to this day. To this day? Where is it? That's amazing. Are you good at medicine too, Dr. Vegapunk? Of course. Ooh. If you cut your head down, does that mean you're dumb now? Do not trifle with the genius, my boy. I love Luffy. That is a total Luffy thing to ask. That is like the Do Mermaids poop line. That's pretty good. This apple top is an antenna. Witness the tippy top of the island. On the underside of that massive eggshell, it says Punk Records. That is the storage space for my brain. Oh. What? So the egg holds his brains. You know, this is making me think that maybe he traveled with Roger and that was the egg. Something's going on there with that. There's something going. Wow, this I'm already on I'm only on the first page maybe. Second page? Second page and I'm blown away. Oh my god. Well, first page. I'm not even done with it. What? That seems too big. Thanks to this antenna, I can connect it to brainwaves even at this distance. There's no issue at all. Interesting. I like that idea. This is probably the best explanation that Oda could have gave that made sense. How does he do this? I don't know why I didn't think of this. This makes sense, but Jesus. I don't know if anybody thought of this. I haven't seen this theory anywhere. Alright. Earlier, I believe you met a young girl calling herself Vegapunk. That was one of my clone offshoots. There are 6 of them on this island. You're a ninja? Each of them... Is that Luffy? You're a ninja? Oh my god. Each of them is an expert in one of my necessary facets. All 6 of them together possess one complete copy of my personality. They can do 6 times as much. What does that mean? Atlas the violent, Edison the thinker, Shaka the good, Lilith the evil, Pythagoras the wise, York the greedy. Okay, I like that. I like how number 1 is the good, number 2 is the evil, 3 is the thinker. Okay, I like the numbers though. It's making a little bit more sense. Once every day, they synchronize their experiences and knowledge with punk records. Because their personalities and duties are distinct, each one's experiences are worthwhile and unique. Luffy is just not comprehending, which is fair. It's a lot to comprehend. And they all use the same brain? This world of science just goes right over my head. Yeah, same. Luffy doesn't even know where he's at right now. Think of it like using the same library. If everyone in the world had the ability to access my brain, then all of humanity would essentially share my intelligence. And to take it one step further, if all of humanity could mutually update punk records on a regular basis, we could create an entire sea of knowledge that far surpasses even my vast intellect. One day, humanity will be able to share a brain. And Chopper is just like, whoa. Would I be able to study medical knowledge from all over the world? But of course. Woo! Or won't you have issues if ideology gets inserted on top of everything else? That is a good point. Good point. Well, Jinbei, first son of the sea, that's a very smart question to be asking. But science will never advance if you spend all your time worrying about it. P. That's a definite genius kind of way of thinking. Not necessarily good, but... But that's just your problem, isn't it, Vegapunk? Click. Your endless quest for scientific knowledge will spare no one in its greed, including my father, who you turned into a mindless weapon of war. Ah, no, Bonnie, that beam saber was a failure. Hold your tongue, it worked fine when I tested it. Now turn my father back to normal. And if you refuse, think carefully, Bonnie. If you kill him, you'll be making a very powerful enemy. Switch it off now, Bonnie. The light from the beam is going to attract an enormous cloud of insects. What? Oh no. Bonnie, check it out. A stag beetle. Forget about the stag beetle. You know, Luffy always loves his bugs. That is one thing he is pretty smart on, and I just don't know why. That is so weird. Another instance of this. He's getting the stag beetle. Remember he found like the golden beetle or whatever it was? Forget about the stag beetle. Try being concerned about her passing out. I can't blame her. Can't blame Bonnie for wanting to kill me. It's a good thing the weapon she grabbed happened to be a failure. Oh, speaking of which, I understand that you folks were recently in Wano. Is it true that there was a second dragon in addition to Kaido? Here we go. Yeah, that was Momo. Then he must have eaten the failed devil fruit that I left behind in Punk Hazard. Really? Wait, a failure? That was my attempt to grow a man-made devil fruit. I spent 20 years and an exorbitant research budget working from Kaido's bloodline elements. But the fruit just didn't have the same qualities. Oh, so that's why he looked like Kaido. It was a success, man. He was big and strong, breathing fire and everything. He's the guardian deity of Wano now. And you made that thing happen? Amazing. But what color is he? Pink. I told you, it's a failure. Are you kidding me? That was the failure of it? Oh, who cares about that? Great, he's a genius with a perfectionist streak. Just the color was wrong? That's all that was wrong? Oh my god. All this speculation. Everybody been wondering for years since Punk Hazard about that devil fruit. It was just the wrong color. That's it. Oh, that is so One Piece. That is perfect. What about this robot then? Did you build this too? Make it move. No, I did not. This is the legendary Iron Giant that is said to have attacked Sacred Mary Joa about 200 years ago. 200 years ago? But it was actually built 900 years ago. Are you joking? Its goal was never understood. They say that there was no damage only because it ran out of energy. No doubt the scientists at the time were utterly shocked by the event. The sheer scientific power was beyond anything they could comprehend. No one knows where it came from or what it was trying to do. So, nobody knows what this was? Now I'm interested. Because that opens up other doors, right? The world government ordered it to be torn down and destroyed, but curiosity prevented the scientists from carrying out those orders. So it still rests here, and the government is none the wiser. I'm impressed that you found your way here. The route from the town should have looked like an impassable wall. I don't know, we were in a rush and we got all discombobulated. Yeah, we just wandered here. We were whatever he said. Wait, Luffy said discombobulated and Chopper struggled? What? What? That doesn't check out. That doesn't check out. That's really funny, but that doesn't check out. I feel like the thought bubbles need to be switched there. I might have to check the scans and see which one was which, because that does not sound like a Luffy thing, but if it is, that's even funnier, because he just pulls those things out of nowhere. 200 years ago, that was the year when fishman discrimination became a big issue. So you're saying that robot climbed its way up the red line? Yes, most likely. But the Vega Force 1 that is using that robot as a guide, or I built the Vega Force 1 using that robot as a guide, but there are aspects of it that even my scientific power is unable to recreate. Okay, wait, so this is the rest of the crew now. Okay, so we're kind of flopping back and forth a little bit. I don't know. But there are aspects of it that even my scientific power is unable to recreate. It's hard to believe that this mechanical soldier was built 900 years ago. What can't you recreate about it? Its dynamic power source. In the past, they had a power strong enough to rewrite everything we know about the world today. Well, it's good to know that Luffy, Chopper, and Jinbei are alright. But who's the girl? That's Jewelry Bonnie, the pirate. But I thought it was just a little girl who got shipwrecked. And look at Vegapunk's head now. Wow. I feel bad. About what I did to Bonnie? Yeah, you should. Get down and beg forgiveness. Oh, what would you know about it? there is something that I need to give her. By the way, Straw Hat Luffy, I feel that fate was at work bringing you here to me today. You will take me, or will you take me off Egghead Island? Huh? Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I'm assuming his brainwaves can sense more shit too, because he has a brain braid fruit. Probably has figured out whatever anybody's doing all the time. He can probably hear all communication. He's probably figured it out. I don't know. But, wow. This is Cypherpole, requesting permission to dock at Egghead. Badly trained pets. Alright, so we got Lucci, Kaku, what's-her-face. We got one of the Kuma looking things. Seraphim things. We have eyewitness reports of Jewelry Bonnie sailing to Egghead, an obnoxious woman with all of her escapes. I believed we were finished with her already. So if we see her, we'll disappear her for good. I don't know why they just didn't say take care of her or something. Disappear her? That sounds weird. That's why I like the scans. It makes things sound better. Shaka. Government ship. It's going to be hard to explain the pirates. For some reason, CP0 is on board. It's Lucci. So we'll just hand them over. Rob Lucci's an assassin, right? What? Rob Lucci? Come on, set my legs free so I can escape. No, I hate that guy. He's still working at that job? Don't let him onto the island. Nami. There's nothing to worry about, Robin. I'll protect you as many times as I need to. Oh, God. Reply to the ship. Tell it to unload the Seraphim and leave. Huh? Prepare to fight back. We are refusing entry to the world government. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, good Shaka man person. Clone. They are fighting back. It is time. Oh, we're getting dragon. We're getting dragon. Let's go. Kamabaka Queendom. Grand Line. Dragon. Kuma's acting strange. Stop. Kuma, wait. We're still repairing you. Kuma? What happened? Does the Navy still have control over him? Where are you going, Kuma? He shouldn't be fully mobile yet. He's not supposed to have a will of his own anymore. What's going on? I don't know. Huff, huff. Kuma. Kuma, come back. And he's struggling. What's wrong with you, Kuma? Where are you going? You have to stay here. We're only getting started. This is where our revolution really begins. We get Ivankov, Dragon, and my boy, my favorite non-straw hat, Kuma. I'm excited for where this is going. This has so many things happening. So we might get a Lucci versus Luffy again. We might get them just holding them back, which is very possible. He has multiple seraphims at his disposal, and I feel like he probably has the main control over the seraphims, right? I would assume. And I don't know what's going on with that Kuma, though. That's interesting. Maybe he sent out a buzzer, need help of all those guys. All of his, whatever they're called. That would make sense. And that's why he's trying to get there. They need to somehow shut him down, though, so they can repair him a little better. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. This was a great chapter. I loved every second of this. This was phenomenal. 10 out of 10. It's been a good One Piece day. Also been a pretty good Pokemon day. I started playing new Pokemon. It's alright so far. There's things, but you know, it's alright so far. We'll see. Let me know if you're playing that, or if what you thought of this chapter. Where do you think we're going? Now I don't really know. It seems like we're going to be leaving quickly. Or are they going to be based here for a minute and fight Vegapunk? Are they just going to take Vegapunk with them and they can get all the information they need? I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of things that could happen now, though. But it is time to go. I got a lot of stuff to do yet tonight, so thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. Do all the YouTube things. Appreciate it. Peace out. See you Thursday, hopefully. I don't know if there's a break. Does it say there's a break? Where? Can I look to see if it says there's a break? Oh, 14 days. 2 weeks. Okay, so see you next Thursday. Not this Thursday. See you next Thursday. Appreciate it. Peace out, everybody.